Hi everyone, welcome back to the Code Street. This is Siddhant, and in today's video, we will be learning yet another technique of sorting, which we call insertion sort. So, insertion sort is yet another sorting technique, or we can call it as a method of sorting the elements of an array. And in this technique, what we do is that we pick up an element and we put it in its rightful position inside that array. That is, we find the correct index of that in the correct index of the position in which that particular element is supposed to be kept, and then we replace the position from its current existing position to its rightful position, and we place that element to its correct rightful place. So that is how it is supposed to be done, and we will be discussing what is the time complexity in this method, what is the space complexity of the method, and how do we carry about this method while programming. So as usual, before starting off with this video, we will learn a bit more about Newton School. So Newton School is an Edtech platform which guarantees you 100% placement, because Newton School is working with a lot of great companies in tie-up, and up until you get placed with a minimum package of 5 lakh per annum or more, you will not be giving them a single rupee as fee till you get placed. So you will be liable to pay the fees only after you are getting placed with a minimum package of 5 lakh per annum or more. Newton School has a number of really great courses to offer, which range from full stack development courses to courses which are curated for women, and even the courses which are designed for working professionals. In the recent times, Newton School has started the Launchpad program, under which they are giving away a number of really great courses for free. So if you are an individual who wants to learn a particular programming language, or who wants to learn a particular tech stack like React.js, Node.js, or other concepts, programming concepts like OOPS concept, database management, and SQL, you can just enroll yourself into one of these courses, and you are all set to go. And upon the completion of the course, you will be getting a course completion certificate. So that is it from Newton School, and yeah, do visit their platform, that is newtonschool.co, and just explore all these courses, and if you really like them, to enroll and start off. So coming back to today's video, we will be discussing a really great topic of insertion sort. So talking about insertion sort, so what exactly is insertion sort? Let us first try to understand. Let us first take an example of an array. So insertion sort concept, first let us understand it. Inserting each element into its rightful position, into its rightful position in the array is termed as insertion sorting technique. Alright, तो इस टेक्निक में होता क्या है कि हम हर एक एलिमेंट को पकड़ते हैं, we pick up each element, we find out its rightful position, and then we place it in that rightful position, right? So how is it supposed to work? Let us find it out. So let me take an example of an array. For example, I have an array of 12, 11, 13, 5, 6. For example, let us consider that this is an array. Okay, 12, 11, 13, 5 and 6. ठीक है, तो हम इसमें काम कैसे करेंगे? How are we supposed to work? So the first thing is, we will be taking an element. Okay, we will be taking this one. For example, we will be running a loop from the first index till the last element, that is array index. We will be running array index 1 till the last element, that is 1 till n minus 1 if there are 5 elements. 5 elements है तो n minus 1 तक एक loop चलेगी, ठीक है. Now the thing is there is one element which is a of I, ठीक है. First element will be taking a of I. Now and there is another element we will be taking, we will be taking another element which is I minus 1, that is the previous element, this one. So J will be storing the previous index, that is I minus 1, that is 0 in the first case. In the first case it is 0. Now what we will be checking is if J is greater than equals to 0 and A of J is less than, is not less than, is greater than, if A of J is greater than A of J plus 1, it means that the element in the location 0 is greater than the element in location 1, isn't it? It means that the element in location 0 is greater than the element in location 1. Okay, so if it is happening, then what we will be doing is A of J plus 1 will now be equals to A of J, and that is how we will be sorting the array via insertion sort in ascending order. Understood? और उसके बाद हम वो कर देंगे J minus minus. Alright, because now the loop will be closed and I plus plus हो जाएगी. So now I is 1 in the first case, then it will become I plus plus. So J, which was 0 in this case, will now become J equals to 1. Alright, J plus 1 है तो J minus minus हो जाएगा. So that is it. That is how we will be doing it. A of J plus 1 is equals to A of J, and then we will be doing J minus minus. Brace will be closed, and while you are exiting, the one thing that you can do is A of J plus 1 equals to E is equals to E. Now why is it so? Let us now dry run this and let us try to understand what is actually happening in this code. Okay, code अभी हमने किया नहीं है. This is a pseudocode type of thing which I have tried to show you. So in the first case, what is happening is these are the indexes and this is how it is supposed to run. I am running a loop, okay, for I equals to 1 till less than equals to n minus 1 I plus plus. Fine. Then all this is happening, okay. So this is E. Understand? This is E. J is I minus 1, that is 0. So A of J plus 1, A of J क्या होगा यहाँ पे? A of J is equals to 12. A of J plus 1 is equals to array of I is equals to 11, which is again equals to E. ठीक है, तो अब हम वो कर रहे हैं कि अगर तुम्हारा ये एलिमेंट जो है 0 इंडेक्स पे, if it is greater than the element which is succeeding it, then we will replace these elements, right? And then what happens is A of J plus 1 becomes equals to A of J, that is 12. तो A of J plus 1 मतलब क्या हुआ? Index 1 is now equals to 12 and index 0 is now equals to 11. That is what is happening in this line, right? ये वाला जो line है उसमें हम replace ही तो कर रहे हैं. So therefore now 0 index will be having 11, 1 will be having 12. And जाते जाते हम क्या कर दे रहे हैं? जाते जाते जो J की वैल्यू है ना उसको हम एक माइनस कर दे रहे हैं, एक इंडेक्स माइनस कर दे रहे हैं. ठीक है, so A of J plus 1 which is equals to E now. a of j plus 1 is equals to enum. ठीक है, this is what we are assigning to a of j plus 1. So the next time when a of j plus 1 comes, we already have the value. ठीक है, समझ में आई मेरी बात? तो ऐसे ही है ये पूरा प्रोसेस जो ये चलता रहेगा. इंटरसेक्शन में हम ऐसे इंटरसेक्शन बोर्ड ये जो करस्पॉन्डिंग वैल्यूज हैं हम इनको चेक करते रहेंगे. ईच टाइम वी विल बी चेकिंग इट विद द प्रीवियस वैल्यू, दैट इज e will be checked with j, then again the new j becomes something else, j, then this becomes j, then this becomes j, and so on and so forth. This process will continue unless and until we are matching it with the previous element and the entire array gets sorted. So coming back to the time complexity, time complexity of this process is O of n if the array is sorted. ठीक है, O of n square under the normal conditions. Space complexity अगर हम देखें, so we do it in O of 1 pass, right? The maximum time complexity for insertion sort is when the array is in reverse sorted manner. Okay, so remember this. And अब अगर हम कोडिंग में आते हैं तो कोडिंग के लिए what we can do is very simple way. Void insertion int a int n for int I equals I equals 1, I less than equals n minus 1, I plus plus. Now we will be taking the element which is int e equals to a of I each time. Alright, then what we will be doing is that we will be clarifying that int j is equals to I minus 1. ठीक है, now if j greater than equals to 0 and a of j is greater than a of j plus 1, a of j is equals to a of j plus 1. Alright, then j minus minus, we are decrementing the value so that it is when it goes to the next one, the value of, see, initially the value of j was 0, right? So when I will go to position, जब I की वैल्यू 1 थी, j की वैल्यू 0 थी, अब I की वैल्यू 2 जाएगी तो j की वैल्यू जो है अब वो जो 0 पे थी ना, अब वो 1 चली जाएगी. ठीक है, तो जब नेक्स्ट आइटरेशन होगा तो जो j की वैल्यू है वो वहां चली जाएगी. Last is a of j plus 1 is reinitialized to e, that is to point towards the element जो next iteration पे I की जो भी वैल्यू होगी वो अब उसकी वैल्यू हो जाएगी j of j plus 1 की, और फिर जब ये कंपैरिजन के वक्त इधर आएगा j plus 1 तो वो रीइनिशियलाइज हो जाएगा. ठीक है, so that is it यहाँ पे, and yeah, that is pretty much it for this one. और फिर उसके बाद towards the main function. I hope you guys know how to write the main function. We accept the array and then for int I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, cout insertion sort कर देना पड़ेगा. Like we can count it, like we can call it and then we can do the cout portion. You know how the main function works, right? So main function is just similar to the bubble sort and the other techniques, but the main focus should be here, this one, and the time and space complexity. So my core methodology का जो aim है इस insertion sort का aim है, the aim is to insert the element in its rightful position. Insert the element in its rightful position, isn't it? That is it. That is it. So I hope that the core idea of insertion sort is clear in this video. And in the next video, we will be trying to understand a bit more about inbuilt sorting technique in C++ STL, how it is supposed to work, inbuilt sort. And inbuilt sort के साथ we will also learn about upcoming videos में we will also be learning about sub-array problems, maximum sum sub-array problems, and how to do it in 3 ways. So what we will be doing is that we will be discussing a problem maximum sum sub-array, which is asked in almost all the product based companies. And the maximum sum sub-array video, we will be trying to do it in 3 different ways of different time complexities. One will be O of n cube, one will be O of n square, and then we will be doing it in O of n time period, time complexity, with the so ranging from the most basic solution, that is a brute force solution, to the most optimal solution. So उसको हम करने का कोशिश करेंगे, and then we will be also understanding how you can go about improvising your solutions by adopting different methods. Okay, so that is something which we will be learning in the upcoming videos. I hope that this video was clear, and if you have any doubts, please to mention in the comment section below. I will be just more than glad to clear it out. Alright, and yeah, that is it for this video. So see you again next time around. So up until then, don't stop coding. Bye bye.